Konnichiwa. How are you doing tonight? I plan on doing the exact same thing as tomorrow night. Gonna go right into that garage, kill all the zombies before looting anything, and hope to God I survive the exploding cars and my teammate being a dum-dum. Not even bothering with the starting screen today because I just wanted to get right into it. A few minutes early too. 5 minutes early. Good job, Sasha. Good job. It's right here. We'll see if there's 3 legendaries again. Maybe something half decent. If there is something decent, I should literally run right back out with my loot and save, just to make sure. I just want to turn on sound for a second, make sure everything's working. Yes, it is. I can hear myself on the side screen. Good, 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 good. Seribot will join in a second and unlock everything. Oh, and speak of the devil. Is Seribot the devil? Because I spoke of him. I'm gonna fix my mic a little. Make her staticky sound that seems to happen when I move my microphone. Why do I go around this way to the door and not just straight across? OCD. Hello, I made it today. Hey there, Artsy. How are you doing tonight? I appreciate you coming by. How have you been holding up? How's school going?
Don't have the card. Gotta find the card.
I know, but I like clicking everything. Sorry I've made it to the others. It's been stressful. How you doing, Sasha? You don't have to apologize for missing my streams. I appreciate you showing up when you can, but there's no you have to be here or anything like that. I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm sorry to hear things have been stressful for you. I've had some stressful times too, just because stuff happening at home. But at the same time, I'd say I'm doing good. Hey Nerd, thanks for checking in. I'm doing the same thing from last night, Nerd. Just gonna not loot stuff and run past the enemies. And hope I can survive this time. You're getting checked out of school tomorrow? You're moving soon? Oh, you're moving to a completely different area? Because that definitely would be stressful then. Hey, Game Mat. Meow. Meow. Break his leg. Break his leg. It doesn't sound very nice of me, but he's a ghoul. I don't have to be nice. Ah. Oh jeez, I'm dying. And his leg still has lots of health. Well, that went fast. Yeah, Nerd, yeah. I should have focused on his lag from far away. I deserved that. Let's go, I was able to successfully get Sasha to say meow. I read most things people say in chat, so it's not that hard to get me to say things. I always read it quickly before I actually say it though, just in case it's something bad. So there's a split second. Titter, titter. How are things going to work for you relationship-wise then, Artsy? Weren't you the one that was dating 2 people? Because if you're moving away, I'm sorry if that's a touchy subject. Just if you're moving away, I feel like that's going to be not good. Oh, you're heading to bed then? No worries, nothing to be sorry for. I appreciate you coming by. I hope you have a nice night and sweet dreams, Artsy. By that logic, I could get Sasha with many forms of jokes. Possibly. I do read the things beforehand, so depending on the joke, I just don't say anything, because I'm like, I think you're trying to trick me. Become Dumbo. My ears aren't big enough for that yet. One day I'll fly. You're dating online. Well, that's something at least. It's better than nothing, just not necessarily by much. Sag. One day, la meow. Forgot what you said, just something with dating, I don't know. Oh good, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Clicky, clicky. There always seems to be like 3 legendary ghouls throughout this place. And because of OCD, I have to click all this stuff. I have to click everything once, even if it's a horrible thing. Shooty shooty. Hey Pengy, thanks for checking in. Good night, Artsy. Blep gang. Me and my friend Yuki say that just because she's the one that had that blep emote at first. She's actually the one that introduced me to that artist that did the blep, nya, and boop emotes. So now we both post those emotes together and we're like, blep gang. Aw. Oh wow, he mutated fast. But that just means we almost killed him fast. Bop. Actually, I want that. Oh, well, yeah, I have full crit anyways. Never mind. Play a game, but I don't know what to play. It's almost 2 a.m. What games do you have that can play? 10% damage while aiming. That's actually... It's not amazing, but that's actually good. Because I'm literally using that same type of gun. So it would just be a 10% increase. And I'm not going to bother looting till I get through this whole area because I've died so many times in here yesterday. And I mainly died due to exploding cars in this area. The ghouls aren't that much of a problem. Top 10, 3 contenders I'm thinking of is Fallout 3, take a break from New Vegas, or jump back on the Dead Space train. Oh yeah, I've seen your Dead Space avatar on Twitter. Isaac Clarke simp or something like that. It's a good game. I actually have Dead Space and have considered playing it. Depends on if you're feeling like horror or not. If you just want to do basic survival, then Fallout New 3 would be the way to go. But if you feel like getting spooky, then Dead Space your choice. Dead Space 1 is like the spookiest of them. The later Dead Space games weren't nearly so spooky. Still gross, just not spooky. Oh, I got his lag. I do see me simping for Isaac Clarke. I like his armor. I can't remember what he actually looks like. I think you see at the start of the second game. See, stuff keeps blowing up here. It's dangerous. Well, that's useless. And I'm going to shoot that car so it finishes blowing up. It might take a little bit. Last time it took like 30 seconds before it actually blew up. Hey, sorry Dance, you're the one that shot it in the first place. I am careful with my bullets. 100% careful. Oh, that guy turned fast. I should use my crit, but I know there's a glowing one at the end of this area that I'd rather use it on. And I'm lazy, so I use VATS to shoot everything. It's weird how regular ghouls don't just come apart, but ferals fall apart super easily. So I don't know if part of the... No. Part of the going crazy radiation process is that they become super brittle. I forgot to comment on what you said last stream, but no use pipe weaponry wouldn't upset me. Oh, I remember saying something like that. You said something like, what's the worst part about playing this game, or what's the worst thing people can do in the game, and I was like, use a pipe pistol even at high level? Because it's what I'm doing. But like I said, it's literally the only gun that seems to use the .38 ammo. And I had like 1,400 of it. I'm probably down to 1,000 now, but still. Oh, the second one got me. Okay, I've got to play long range. Long range it is. Yesterday I got all the way through here. I mean, it seems like you'd be using pipe resist. I mean, it seems like I'd be using pipe weaponry. Seems cool as heck. Doesn't seem cool as heck to me. It seems like something that would give you tetanus to me. I mean, if you're desperate, then yeah, I'd absolutely use it, because having a gun's better than having no gun, and it sure as heck still fires bullets and everything. But I'd be worried you, like, cut yourself on the side of the gun and get an infection. Okay, I've only been streaming for 15 minutes, and that's already 2 deaths in this area. Ooh, and Hubflower. Good thing I died, or I might have missed that. I'm not even going to pick up the loot at the start here. I'm just going to check the legendary items and run through the whole place. Thank you for the head pat. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be playing Minecraft with Mabu. He asked me today if I'd want to, because he actually has the day off. Hydrate, will do, thank you. So we'll just be playing on that realm that I bought tomorrow. Still gonna click these buttons just because.
Need to find
Click.
the card.
Click.
Gotta find the card.
If you ever hear weird feedback sound, it's because I have a cheap $30 microphone. I've noticed it in some of my VODs and it makes me self-conscious. It's like when I move my microphone or the cord of the microphone, you sometimes hear a bit of like a scuffy sound. But then when I'm sitting still, you don't hear it. And right in the leg. Hey. I don't think anyone in chat cares if there's a little scuff. I hope not. I care though. I want it to be a perfect stream. I just know it's not going to be. Wacky wacky. That's enhanced rolling pin? Wow, I actually want to keep that. 40% less action point cost. I almost want to leave. I almost want to leave and keep that. I might have to do that because that's too cool. That's too amusing of an item. I'll loot all the items going up to this point and then run back out. I can just go ham on someone with a literal rolling pin. I'm not sure if you can actually upgrade the rolling pin. Add spikes to it or something. Nya, nerd. Nya. Okay, so I'll just open this. And break that instantly.
Sweet.
I glanced up this quest I was doing because I was curious, and it's a little cheap, but I found out something that apparently there's a legendary item that is a reward for that speech check I failed at the end. So I kind of want to make sure I get that speech check. Because not only is it a basic legendary type item, it's a legendary piece of power armor, and I literally have not seen any power armor with special effects yet. A spiked rolling pin would be funny, it really would. Just the regular rolling pin is funny. And it has a 40% reduced action point cost, so I can just spam it. Hit a person 20 times, well, maybe like 7 times in a row. I think my current weapon, my baseball bat, has that 40% action point reduction, and that's why I'm using it. I bought it from a store in Diamond City. Yep, 40% less action point cost, same thing. I don't know if I have any points in actually being able to upgrade melee weapons, though. Just drop the handful of items I'm able to. Okay. So do you have any weapons hotkeyed? Yes, I do. I'm playing on a controller. Oh, I'm tired. If I want the X bonus, I have to sleep for 8 hours. But it might not be nighttime anymore, so I don't know if it'll cancel the quest. We'll see. Nope, looks like he's still underwater there. I have my melee weapon to one hotkey. I have 3 weapons for the other one. the basic strong single-shot rifle, but it's semi-auto. My automatic pipe pistol just to waste ammo, and then an actual sniper. I typically have one mid-range gun and then a sniper with me at all times. And then I added in that machine gun pistol just to basically waste that .38 ammo on weak enemies. Like the ghouls. I have jet hotkeyed for scenarios, 3 types of 2 grenades and frag mines, and then water that I drink all the time, Rad X and Stimpaks. Rad X doesn't seem to have any downside on survival mode, which is nice, so I can use it whenever there's radiation. With it, Radaway suppresses your immune system, and I think makes you tired when you take it, but Rad X doesn't do anything. Bang! Execute. Then my sniper rifle for faraway targets. I do the same in a game that lets me pistol for close range, shotgun if the pistol isn't enough, and then sniper. There you go, good thinking. And then a melee weapon, just in case you don't want to waste ammo. That's basically the main reason I have a melee weapon at all. If there's some low-level enemy that runs up to me, I'm like, no, I'll just smack you a couple times, save myself a bullet. It's always this gun over here. My melee weapon is a bladed gauntlet. Ooh. Is it the Deathclaw gauntlet? I'm guessing not. Oh. And this one's the strong one. So let's try to cripple it right away. Ooh, did that kill him? It did. That's enhanced metal right arm, 10% reduction in metal. That's actually good. I might have similar though. That was a right arm. Champion right arm, so agility and perception. Weapon accuracy and VATS. Action points and ability to sneak. So I feel like that +1 to 2 stats is better than the 10% reduction in AP. In VATS. If it was 10% reduction in AP, even just sprinting, I'd probably take that. No, no, car. Oh, thankfully. I find that this place isn't even dangerous because of the ghouls. It's just dangerous because it has so many cars and my teammate likes to blow them up. I could get it, but the bladed gauntlet is easier to get. Okay. Makes sense then. Fist weapons are pretty cool though. Sound died for a second. Ow, 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 ow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, and I ran out of bullets. I panicked. I don't know where that last one came from. He must have woken up. He must. I just finished saying ghouls aren't the big threat here, and then a ghoul mauls me. He was out to stream went burr for a second. It did. I'm not sure what happened. I think it might have been the remote. Sound disappeared for a second, and it went burr. It's good that I came back and saved my rolling pin. And that's why I'm not bothering to loot everything. Because I knew this would happen again. I knew it! Teardrop. We got this time. I have a good feeling this time. And if need be, I could switch weapons. Just a catboy in a world of exploding vehicles. Nothing new there. I could switch weapons to my rifle if I really wanted to for that part. Okay, I do have my crit. Oh, Dance stole my experience, Teardrop. Where is he? And slow down time with bats just because I'm scared. Mom, I'm scared. Pick me up. Dance, I'm trying to get out. I do like that if it only takes, it shoots 3 rounds in a burst during bats with this gun, and if only 2 bullets kill the guy, it stops right then and there. Doesn't use the action points for the last bullet. Or doesn't waste the last bullet too. That leg. He's gonna dance, dance revolution on a grave. I haven't heard of Dance in Revolution in so long. I remember so many people being into that in high school. I hesitate to shoot him, to melee him, because I think Dance is just going to blow up that vehicle when I get close. See, like that. And I think that vehicle is far enough away that it's not going to kill me with its explosion. I was about to say, that's probably the worst thing I could say. I jinxed it. Where did the legendary go? Fast enhanced middle right arm. Same thing as last time. Oh, maybe because I walked inside here, it spawned all the enemies. And that caused all their loot to be the same. That's probably what happened. So now it'll forever be the same loot. That car's gonna blow up, isn't it? Bang. Knew it. These guys have like a little, I think Fallout R with first game making an energy weapon build. Why is that? Have you seen certain energy guns that you really like? It does seem cool that you can do things like, oh god, crit, 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 crit. There, the crits often stagger them. It does seem cool that with the laser gun, like that Survivor special I got yesterday, you can make it so it shoots like a shotgun, 3-round burst, like 3 rays shoot out forward. So if you've got an automatic one of that, use a lot of cells, but do a lot of damage in a short amount of time. I just targeted whatever it told me to target. Okay, now he's aggressive for some reason. I don't like shooting them when they're still green to me. It feels mean. I could have gone for his leg too, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna run. Hey! That thing looks cool when he's not being shot. I thought that was a shotgun, not a single-shot rifle. Oh yeah, it's not. It's a rifle, a semi-automatic one I mentioned, but it does good damage. I think there is a shotgun that looks almost just like this though. So you're not actually mistaken. I believe the combat shotgun looks basically just like the combat rifle. And I do have a combat shotgun I'm going to be using at some point soon. When I run out of 308 ammo for my sniper, I'm likely going to pick a different long-range weapon, and then I'll switch to shotgun for close range with it. Okay, where did that... Did they kill the legendary? Or are they shooting them off in the distance? Because I'm pretty sure there was a legendary a second ago. Unless that's it. Oh, it is it. And the Conchon from Fallout 3 is such a good gun. Well, maybe it makes a return here. Time to save me some ammo. Oh god, there's too many of them. Oh god, they're right here. Wow. Okay, these zombies are a threat after all. I regret saying earlier that they are not. I regret it. And now the loot's static, so it'll be the same stuff. It's almost too bad, I like seeing the new stuff. But I got the 40% reduced action point rolling pin, so I think it's worth it. So I'm always packing some serious heat, indeed. Technically, my combat rifle could probably take care of most of them, so with how many times I've died, I should be using that. It's just I wanted to use these other ammo types. Kills can't stop me if they catch buckshot to the teeth. I would hope not. Shotguns are typically the anti-zombie weapon. And ghouls, feral ghouls, might as well be zombies. Running. These first ghouls were super wimpy. They're all the low rank ones. He's just backing up. Moonwalking. I technically could probably even use my melee weapon if I really wanted of those. All zombies to me. I don't think of the normal ghouls as zombies, even if they honestly look like it. Just because they're fairly sentient and everything. Their flesh is rotting and everything, though. Oh. Looks like it's lagging out again for a second. I hope the game didn't, like, crash. They'll go feral eventually. It depends. Yep, I think the game's frozen. Harsh. If it's not one thing, it's another. Because there's lots of ghouls that have lived 200 years, basically, since the war, and still being alive. Like Daisy and Goodneighbor, etc. Sup, Sasha? How's it going? Poorly. I keep dying in one spot. I'm doing good. Game's not doing good. How are you tonight, Glace? Hopefully I typed that properly. Hydrate will do. And the game crashed. Just woke up. Sounds about right. Completely different time zone. On the plus side, I got a melee weapon that looks like a rolling pin and has like 40% reduced action point cost. So that's pretty cool. Robotics expert perk. You can hack robots and attempt to turn them on or off. Or initiate self-destruct. That's good, but I don't fight enough robot enemies. It's 3 AM. Your sleep schedule is ruined. Oh no! Oh no! I have no... Actually, I do have a sleep schedule. It's just a bad one. Oh, Chameleon Deathclaw. People just talked about that yesterday. I made a joke about it would be an end game if there was like a Deathclaw that could go invisible, and everybody's like, sorry to tell you, there is. Thankfully, I've never seen it though. Maybe it's only in the Glowing Sea. I have a schedule called I Sleep When I Feel Like It. That's the best schedule. Like I said, I have a good feeling this time. It'll work this time. Or maybe I'll just use my actual combat rifle this time. should have reloaded before I saved. Like, reloaded my gens. I wasn't thinking. Also, how's your finger, Sasha? It hurts, but thank you for asking. I'm sure it'll get better. It doesn't seem to be broken, thankfully. The door, like, crushed the tip of my finger when it slid out of my hand and I dropped it. So the tip, even though it's only been a couple hours, the tip of the finger's already turned a darker color. A couple days ago, our garage door, the small garage door, not the big one, came off its hinges. It's old, I guess. So we've had to move the door off and on a few times the last couple days before we can get a handyman over. I was moving the door, it slipped out of my hand, and it basically crushed one of my fingers. Just the tip of the finger. But geez, that was painful. Thankfully, it's my ring finger though, so I can hold a mouse or hold a controller like this, and it's not such a big deal. I can hold the finger off to the side. But like I said, it's already kind of changed a bit of color, so I'm sure it'll bruise. No swelling though, that's probably because fingers don't really have much muscle in them. I think they only have one type of... It's not a real muscle in it, it's like a tendon that pulls on the bone. I've died so many times in here, that's why I'm not even picking up the loot till I know I've completed it. Because it's just a waste of time. And this time I'm using the combat rifle, so it should go better. Trigger them so they all come out. Worst I've ever messed my hand up was me being an idiot and punching a metal box several times out of anger, causing my hand to bruise, bleed a bit. But that was a long time ago. Wow. Yeah. Hey there, Snow. How are you doing tonight? It didn't happen to me, but the worst I've ever seen someone do to themselves is at the very start of high school, there was a shop class, and someone actually cut themselves with, like, the saw they make you use. They had to go to the hospital. Jet. I'm good. You? I'm good, too. Hopefully Paladin Dance doesn't get mad at me for that. Hopefully he was far enough away. Nope, Dance is like that. I might actually reload. I know I keep reloading, I'm sorry about that. That's the example of keeping your anger in check where you risk permanently messing up your hands, true enough. If you act like that when you're angry, the best thing you can do is take control of the anger, but that's easier said than done. You don't want to actually hurt yourself, and you especially don't want to hurt anyone else. But you've never mentioned anything like that, so... Hey, Furball. A staring Priscilla emote. I added that to the Discord server my art siblings and I have on, and we've all uploaded our emotes to it, and they're all called, like, you know, Sasha emotes, Winter emotes. That one's called Priscilla Stare, and I'm just waiting for someone to be like, who the heck is Priscilla and why does she have an emote on our server? Never hit anyone out. I know I've never hit anyone out of anger. Always turn it on an object. That's better than the alternative. Pet pet. Absolute favorite emote. If you can see the emote when it's bigger, it's got little sparkles and everything. I'm like, yeah, head pets. And yes, Furball, I'm in the exact same place and I've already died like 5 times. But I'm a stubborn cat. I need to do that railroad quest and try to get Boop Pat. I need to do that railroad quest and get that ballistic weave it talked about online. These are all weak zombies. Gung Fu, that's what the one perk was called. I don't actually have it, but I think it's funny. Switching targets while in vats increases damage. Now we'll switch to this gun. I don't know if this does less limb damage because it shoots not as many bullets. Trying to think you need to card on power armor at all. Ooh, power armor. I think I do have power armor right there at the Boston airport. And I just never thought of putting it on because I'm a complete dum-dum. If I die again, I'll put on the power armor. because you are absolutely right in the fact that I should use that. I was watching your TikToks, hilarious. I was in one of them. Yeah, I saw that. I think I replied to it. I actually uninstalled TikTok for like a week because I was running out of room on my phone, but I reinstalled it now, so I think I commented yesterday on it. But that was actually quite funny that one of the 2 clips I upload from Stream Stuff has you talking in it. And then you end up seeing it. Like, what? The stream clips don't seem to get many views. It's mostly cutesy TikToks that seem to get people's attention. So I have to do more of those. I haven't made a new one in a while. Power Armor takes fusion cores though, so it's not like you can have it on forever unless you want to keep buying stuff with it. This is probably the worst idea to do, but I'm still going to do it. Because I feel like Dance is going to start shooting this thing and explode the car right next to me. See, Dance is shooting. Dance is shooting. And yeah, since I entered and exited, the item is the same every time now. You can't without cores, you just walk around as if over encumbered. True enough, that's true, that's true. I thought it always says 90, it never says 100% chance to hit. It's always 95, yet I don't think I've ever missed a 95% hit chance in all the shots I've done. I only do clips, can't do anything else, maybe a meme. It's mainly, most of what I do is like sound effects. Watch the TikToks on your For You's page or whatever, and if you see a soundbite that looks good, you can add the sound to your favorites. Oh, sorry, I have not. I should actually. If you have a TikTok, you just have to look up Sasha Kainiko on TikTok. I should make a Nightbot command to link to my TikTok though. Hold on, I think I can. 1 second. I think I have it on my web browser if I just go quickly open it. I think it's just that. Pretty sure it's just that. I've done a couple of my own TikToks, like with my own sound bites, and I uploaded 1 or 2 clips I thought were funny from games, but they didn't get many views. And so most of my things have me just using cute sound effects or funny sound effects to do stuff. One of my videos got like over 1,000 views. Mind you, that doesn't mean over 1,000 likes. Someone seeing it is different than pushing the buttons for numbers on it. It's the final brain cell. I like that one. That's where I ended up downloading a bunch of those free assets. This can shoot so many times. And it's not even like reduced. That one is great indeed. Oh geez. Run. Run. Stimpack. Hide behind exploding cars. What happens if you cripple their chest? Does it just stagger them, I assume? Or does it like increase subsequent damage to them? You heal so slowly on survival mode. You can see the dark green bar down below. That's how much health I'm going to heal. No. Normally crit staggers them. That time it did not. Oh, he was about to do his AoE. You can see he starts like gathering the air around him. Oh, that one's a legendary. And I didn't see the item this one drops. There we go. I think there's another legendary over there, actually. Okay, they've got more health than... Dance, please move. More health than I want, so I'm gonna pull this out. Please to be killing. I wonder if, what is his name, Clark actually knows these turrets are set up, since he wanted to help the ghouls. I hate survival game, it's too buggy, not being able to save all the time always ends up ruining my day. I'm very persistent. I'm not saying I'm a masochist, but I do like how hard the game is, that's why I'm playing it on it. I like the idea of having to consume food and water, even if it's not difficult to do. But yeah, the not being able to save is the absolute worst, considering that I don't use VATSTall in this game. Oh, you don't? I normally don't. Most playthroughs, I never use VATS just because it feels like, why are you playing if the game's shooting for you? It's a shooting game. But on that note, on this mode, I basically have to. Just because. Things do so much damage, I've got to kill them as easily as I can. Cunning Metal Right Arm, that's okay, but I'm not going to use it. Where's the other legendary? Troubleshooters, triple missile, 50% damage to robots. That's not amazing, but maybe that'll help versus, whatchamacallit, the Mechanist DLC? Or I think it's called the Mechanist Slayer. Oh, and I'm running out of bullets for this gun. Let's use a water even if I don't need it, just a bit more health. Don't worry, I'll go back and loot absolutely everything when necessary. I made it hard and added food and water with mods. That works. Like, it has to be on the survival mode. This guy must have been shot by the turrets because he's already missing a limb. And let's hide and hope Dance takes aggro. Good boy, Dance. Oh, they're not even seeing me. I do have a suppressor on this gun, though. And I have like 7 of those books that make it harder for you to be detected while sneaking. None of these were legendary.
Come on, give it a try. Yeah, that's it. Not bad, huh? Who's there?
Can I save this time? Oh, thank God, I've made it. I have to pass this speech check. I do not normally like save scumming, but you get a power armor piece, apparently, with
what are you doing down here?
with a unique effect on it. And I haven't seen a single power armor piece with unique effects yet, so that's important.
Damn it.
We talked to him last night. All this food, and you're feeding the ghouls.
It's been...
What do you mean it's...
I'm just skipping what it says, because I know we saw it yesterday.
Who was a ghoul once? But the Brotherhood.
Was he a feral?
What's the difference? There's a huge flipping difference.
In all that, but during the battle for the air, they started running away.
You had to.
Did what you had to do.
That's what Lucia said. After the battle. What could I do? I thought, if
Do you? I still remember what I said.
You.
Still a fun game. It is.
What are you gonna do with them?
What do you think?
we should do?
Just let them be.
I'm gonna say unsure because I don't want him to hate me.
It's not easy. And what about...
Turn yourself in.
You should turn yourself in.
What?
I have to reload. I'm going to be save scummy for the first time in the game. I really want whatever the item is. I don't think I'm actually going to even use the item, but the collector in me is like, there's only one of these items in the game. You need it. You legitimately need it. I think it's one of the worst power armor chest armor pieces, but it has a special effect on it.
What are you doing down here?
I was investigating the missing supplies. It looks like...
Damn it. Someone was bound to catch me
I
eventually.
have to reload the internet on my second laptop.
Keep this...
Remote play seems to interfere with it.
all this food. Have you been...
Yes.
There we go.
What do you mean?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. But the brotherhood.
He had a friend that was a ghoul, but he refuses to say if it's feral.
What difference does
I'm
it
guessing it
make?
wasn't, or it
I
wouldn't have
joined
really
the
been his
Brotherhood
friend.
2 years ago. In all
If you
that
could really just
I
free the
never
ferals
got
into making them leave you alone, that would be pretty cool.
started running away.
But I highly doubt that's the case.
What did you expect?
But I didn't. After the battle. What could I do? I thought, do you...
Do you?
What are you gonna do with them?
I pushed
What do you
everything
think
the
we
way I
should do?
had to.
I don't know yet.
And what?
Please to be passing the
You should turn
speech
yourself
check.
in.
I suppose so.
Okay, good.
The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together.
Right?
I'll be up soon. Is he gonna like shoot himself? I already have his personal key. He said the key is here, but he has it on him. I mean, it is here too, but... I can actually go pick up all that loot now. Loot! Actually, the best thing to do would be to save again. Followed on TikTok and even left a comment. I appreciate it. Not many people comment on my stuff on TikTok. Some people do, but I'm still pretty small on that. When I started on it, I was making a vid like every 2 to 3 days. Lately I've gotten lazy because my phone filled up on stuff and I don't have room, and I've been too lazy to go through some of my photos and then upload everything. So yes, literally just because I'm lazy is why I haven't been doing stuff on TikTok lately. And I don't like TikTok at all. I've always been against it just because I've heard of bad practices with them and stuff. But like a lot of people have said, if you want to grow yourself as a streamer, you basically have to promote yourself on it, as well as other social media. And it worked. When I was originally first posting, there was a couple people who said they saw me on TikTok and decided to come check out the stream. Yeah. Okay, I think it was... I had looted everything up to those first 4 zombies here. I think. So the video geek stuck behind the couch in Bioshock. I legitimately thought I was stuck at first. Because I couldn't walk past when I was standing. Crouching, yes, but standing. And I think I crouched at one point in the video and I just didn't. Redonkulous. I apologize, creators of Bioshock. I am a smooth brain cat. I think both my clips were from Bioshock. The other one was the mummy one. Your mother is bad! Your mother is bad! Indoctrinating the little sisters into trusting the big daddies. Okay, that's reloaded. That's reloaded. That's reloaded. Good, 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 good. They're over-encumbered already. That's fine. This is fine. I no longer take damage from being over-encumbered. So I can carry the entire wasteland on my back if I need to. People leaving their drugs in random garbage cans, totally not believable. That stuff's valuable. Random lead pipe to fight the ferals, I guess? All complaining companions get to carry the fun equipment. Sounds about right.
Sweet.
Sensor module, question mark? Oh, it's actually got a lot of circuitry. I don't think you use circuitry for too much. For like making turrets and such, I know, but if you make too many turrets in your base, it can actually lag the whole game out. Or at least when you're close enough for it to spawn in. I think because not only do they try to target enemies, but they're constantly like turning left and right and moving. Oh, and there's a random gun in here. See, short combat shotgun, and it does look just like short hardened combat rifle looks like this. Short combat shotgun looks like the exact same. Just the top of it looks different. That'd be bad on me because I'd love to see just a storm of turret lasers mowing down people. Well, if you're playing it on PC, I'm sure it's easier. Since I'm using remote play, PlayStation isn't nearly so good as a PC. Random fusion cells after getting shot by fusion gun. For a second I thought that was a legendary I missed, but it was most certainly not. At some point I kind of want to go to the, I've said it a few times, to the Far Harbor DLC. I don't know if I'm high enough level 2 or not though. I know Mabu said you can't hide on the vehicles in it because the enemies can basically knock them around. Might want to share some of the weight with Dance. I would, but literally it will over-encumber Dance too, and I'll still be over-encumbered. That's the only reason I don't do it. If I could give him like 70 weight and just walk around and be good, yes. But I'd give him like 70 to 100 weight. Wait, there's still a guy alive? Wait, he's friendly? Oh, is he one of the ghouls that guy was feeding? And since he fed it, it's not attacking us? But yeah, even if I gave Paladin Dance like 100 weight or whatever, I'm pretty sure I'd still be over-encumbered within a minute or two. Do I drink the contaminated water? Just for extra flavor? I bet to Dance to turn the corner and start blasting. You'd think so. Where's Data? Optional exterminate the ghouls. I'm pretty sure they'll want me to, and I'm pretty sure even if I don't exterminate them, I'm pretty sure the Brotherhood is going to. Just because you literally cannot have an infestation of ghouls right below your base. Is Paladin Dance not even following me? I wonder if he's in the area that the quest ended at, where Clark was. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell him to go anywhere. Oh, there's one. I don't trust it. I'm not far enough. Oh. Hey. And I've already destroyed the turrets. Well, I hear Dance, so he's somewhere. I don't know. Oh, missiles on the legendary ghoul? Oh, why can't I see this guy? I don't know why some of these things... Oh no, there is a red glow coming off of it after all. I wonder if the creators of Fallout knew that people would be doing this and just picking up literally everything not nailed down. I'm pretty sure they did. I think that Snebno pistol can actually get a silencer on it, oddly enough. Yeah, nerd, yeah. Do you use that as soon as you get the 100 points? I mean, that's what they're for, no worries. Okay, there's a rock in that bucket. Yes. Of course. It's funny, I don't know why it's popped up on my feed on Twitter, but there's someone who keeps posting things saying they need more people on Twitter to be doing the boyfriend-girlfriend experience stuff, and then they post these, like, scripts they want people to do. Mabu really needed his first place back, huh? He did. Mind you, it resets in, like, a day. So even if you're like, but I have to be first, it literally resets in one day, so it's not worth donating to get first. It'll be gone in 24 hours. Mabu's my biggest simp. One of my only ones, actually. To be honest, normally not many people other than Mabu typically donate to me. This month has been wild, though. And I got my first Twitch payout, which was neat. I used like $70 from it to buy a capture card online, and it arrived recently. So I'm going to try using that to hook up my old laptop with my new one and see if I can offload VTube Studio to it. Brave of you to assume the rest of us aren't simps, just broke simps. That's true, that's true. I typically think of the word simp with people just giving all their money. But it makes sense that you can be a simp even without paying money. And like I've said to people many times in chat, if you want to support me, you don't have to give me a cent. I'm not looking to make a living off of this or anything like that. Any donations go towards stuff I can use with my computer to better the stream, better mic and stuff. But as long as you show up to my streams, as long as you talk to me, stuff like that, that means a lot to me, and it helps probably the most. Because not only does it make me more willing to stream when I've got people to talk to, but it makes it more fun for me. And that's the end game. Have fun, be cute, make the entire world fall in love with me. GG, no re. Dance spooked me for a second there. I was like, what the? A ghoul in power armor? No, no. Ooh. Pride. So it might be the R. Might be, not guaranteed. Okay, it's not the R. The moment the bombs start dropping, I'm running to the nearest bathroom to become an environmental storytelling skeleton. I actually want to screenshot that, that's hilarious. You always be streaming too late, and I work mornings so hardly any watching for me. I'm sorry to hear that. Late works for me, that's the problem. I have a horrible sleep schedule. Plus, then I can talk freely without my mum around, who would probably judge me for how I act and talk on stream. Plus, I have medication for all my anxiety issues, and that makes me kind of drowsy during the daytime. Okay, so it's not the E. It's not A. I don't like when I'm on the first page and I run out. Do your parents know you stream? Oh, they absolutely know I stream. They don't know what my character looks like and stuff like that, though. I think my parents haven't heard half the things I've said on stream or in game. Exactly.
Yes.
My mom's a very nice woman, but she's very set in her ways. And a couple years ago, she started going to church. So, yeah. I'm not religious in the slightest. Oh, big yawn, excuse me. No religion, gang. For the most part, I don't find anything wrong with religion. I do have a degree of respect for basic religion stuff. Basic. Because it's like, it gives people a lot of peace when it comes to the meaning of life, what happens after death, and a decent set of tenets and rules to live by. But then I also don't like them forcing that said religion on everyone, basing their entire personality around it, and basically judging people and being bigoted due to weird misconceptions about what their doctrine says. So it all depends. I wonder how many blood samples I have now. I think that NPC said she'd give me like some anti-radiation thing every yacht of blood samples I give her. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of this area. You mean the Bible being against homosexuality? That, among other things, yeah. I'm bisexual, so basically no one's safe from me. No, I'm kidding. I am bisexual, but it's not that no one's safe from me. I'm just not a very sexual person, end of story. Nothing wrong with being lewd. Even I have lewd thoughts. But at the same time, a lot of stuff makes me uncomfortable. Which is why I tend to be a say-so streamer. I call it the Bibble.
That's an interesting find. It's still intact.
Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm not sure why all of a sudden. I don't even feel particularly tired. Just because it's nighttime back, my internet died. Welcome back. Sorry to hear that. The internet on my old laptop dies sometimes, and you end up hearing me say like, oh, I have to refresh the screen so I can actually see chat and stuff. That only seems to happen when I'm using remote play, though. It's like that hogs the Wi-Fi. I technically have both my good laptop that I'm using to play to do most things, like VTube Studio, connected by landline, and the PlayStation connected by landline as well, with super fast internet. But then my old laptop's on the Wi-Fi. Do you play Phasmo? I have never played it, but I do actually have it. So I could play it sometime. When I first saw Phasmo, it did not interest me at all, but I still bought it because like every VTuber seems to have it, so it seems like a good collab game. But at the same time, I think I'd be willing to try it sometime because people explained to me how it works a bit better, and I liked it a bit more after that. They explained how it's more like a puzzle game. If you want to play co-op, I'm on. Not right now tonight. I'd be willing to do it another night if you know you're going to be up at night and you let me know in advance. Then I'd totally be willing to try it out, see how it runs for me. Right now, though, I'm in the middle of this, so I'm like, I pick one thing and I want to do it. This hurricane, I swear, I'm very decent at it, I can explain it. That'd actually be helpful. Because like I said, one person said it's like a puzzle game if you think about it. Oh, one day? Then definitely, definitely. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing on that Minecraft realm I bought with Mabu. He asked me if I'd want to. This hurricane, I swear. Are you being hit by the edges of it now? You mentioned you're in Georgia or something like that, right, nerd? And that Georgia's like behind Florida, so you're getting it after that. I'm skipping these advertisements because I read them yesterday. I've also never played Among Us, but I have that game too. And I'm pretty sure I have the best friend code ever. There's nothing bad like extreme weather, I just want it to be over so people stop freaking out. Oh, okay, that's understandable. I thought you were getting hit by the weather, so for a second I was like, uh-oh. Do you need to take shelter? Because every ghost not just have different evidences, but also behavior and personality. And so then you've got to slowly figure it out, and that's why it's like a puzzle. And I think this will mark stuff on my map. At least if I don't already have, if I don't already have it marked on the map. We have slightly stronger winds than average, and people are already tapping out gas stations. Oh, wow. That's like at the start of the pandemic with all the freaking out. I remember hearing a story at the start of the pandemic about a local Walmart. Was it local, or did I read it online? It's been so long. There was a woman who bought like, 10, 20 different packages of huge packages of toilet paper at the start of COVID. And then, of course, within like 2-3 months, they find out, well, there isn't such a big deal after all, and I didn't really need all this. And they tried to go and return it, and I think Walmart was like, nah, COVID rules, we can't take any returns. So the person was stuck having bought all that stuff. When you know enough, you can enter a room and immediately figure out what it is. And how do you do that? Is it like the sounds they make? Or do you find like a single piece of evidence and you're like, well, that only means it's a demon. I remember clicking on another VTuber stream and they were like level 1,000. Oh, he's actually fighting me! 'Cause I killed that ghoul? Are you kidding me? And I want that legendary item. Literally all that looting you just saw me do, all that looting is worthless. Because he has to turn himself in. Oh, that frustrates me so much. All that looting, that like 20 minutes of looting. Because he has to turn himself in so that I can get that unique item. I thought he would have left the area right away.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Well, I haven't looted this stuff before, so let's see what's over here. And then I can always just store it all in a box. Good thing I saved after doing the speech check with him. And pencils. I want the wood. See reasons I hate survival, I rather use mods. All good, nothing wrong with that. Mind you, PlayStation can only use the mods from the, the workshop. So it can't nearly do all the things that PC would be able to mod, because you can literally freely mod anything with that if it's an offline game. Online game, there's a lot more protection to stop modding. A lifetime supply of cram. I think a single cram fills up I think a single cram. Uh-oh. If Paladin Dance shoots those things, will it make this guy hate me? Mod that adds thirst, hunger, baths, and have to use the restroom. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Is he still here? Like, I feel like Dance shooting those zombies might cause trouble. I'm just gonna leave right away. I'm gonna leave, get the unique item, and then I can come back and loot. I don't think any of the items will despawn in the meantime. Because if I get the unique item, even if he gets mad at me, I can just say, who cares? Up. I wanna go up, I wanna go up.
Lower level.
Sprint. Oh, but they want me to kill all the zombies. They want me to kill the zombies. Because that's the side objective. Yeah, nerd. Yeah. Killing the zombies is a side objective, so you'd think you'd have to be able to kill them, plus do the thing with get the guy to give himself in. Is it because I killed that one friendly zombie?
Going down. Facilities.
Well, we'll find out, I guess, as long as I don't save again.
Going to slow us down.
Okay, and this has all the heavy loot. Dance move. I want to pick up buckets, but I don't want to pick up your bucket armor. Nothing here. Clark is still here. Let's see if shooting these makes him mad.
No!
Yep. So I cannot get the armor piece if I kill the ghouls. So I'll just go turn in the quest without it. That's dumb. I guess if you I'm going to guess that if you kill the zombies, you just get like some extra caps or such.
Go on. I'll head up soon.
Well, they said getting him to turn himself in gets you to the unique item.
Going up.
Probably because they need evidence. Because I know he stressed the idea of evidence when I started the quest. Hopefully all the dead zombies and stuff don't disappear when I come back. I won't save, just in case. There's a ghost in Phasma that fully closes a door with one swing, and only this one can do it, so sometimes you walk in, door fully closes in one swing, and you can just leave. Do you get all the money if you do that? Or do you get extra money for, like, finding all the evidence and stuff? Because I know at the end of the matches, I think I've seen it, like, pop up on the thing. Bits of money for different things you do in the match. You get objectives and you get that from objectives and photos. So then you wouldn't just want to finding stuff, it's just to figure out. Okay. But then you wouldn't have taken any photos. I assume you'd still get money from the objective of completing it, but you wouldn't have taken any photos to get money. Wait, can't I just talk to this guy? Oh, I have to talk to her first.
Met Lucia. If you need something.
Oh no, that's... yeah, never mind. That's because I found her journal. Except I was already past that point in the quest, so it marked her even though it doesn't need to. Yeah, when this happens, you just leave and it's hilarious. Yeah, it's the quickest match ever in... Okay, never mind, it's this guy. Peace out. Does an exorcist come later to get rid of it? Because I'm pretty sure you just try to figure out what the ghost is, You don't actually get rid of it for them. You just go, yeah, you're totally haunted. Good luck with that. Talk to me, dude.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gatlin. Initiate Clark has made a full
Yeah, you
confession.
just find out.
I gather we have you to thank for it.
Yep.
Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched a patrol team to secure the ruins. I have some caps. Also,
Thank you.
I'd like you to have a piece of...
Hey, that's the armor. Action points and VATs.
There is another matter we need to discuss. Virgil. As long as that abomination lives, he's a threat to the Brotherhood.
Sure.
Threat?
Threat? One?
This Virgil once led the Institute's biomedical research. He experimented with FEV.
That is true.
He tested it on human subjects. How many super mutants?
But
did
it's
he
not that
create?
popular. The
How many
game
lives
isn't,
have been
or...
lost because of his hubris? No. He
What's the plan?
better to keep this simple. He trusts you. Get in, get the...
Mm-hmm.
I'll
I'll
agree.
take care of it, Captain.
Thank
For
you,
now.
Knight. This
I know I
is-
told Virgil I'd cure him, though. So I wonder if I can cure him and then kill him. Can I play both sides? I'll also go back into the ruins and hope it's not locked out. And hope that all my loot is still on the bodies. And I'm over encumbered. Pheasant, a huge ghost exorcism ink. It's just popular as any indie game. Wish the NCR could make its way to Fallout 4's area. Yeah, that would be cool, but it wouldn't make sense just because it's a different area. I mean, if they had enough people to stretch out to another area, I don't think, is Colorado right next to Vegas? Or to Nevada? I'm guessing it's not, so then it would be pretty hard for them. The NCR was a good faction, though. And as I said, love the Veteran Ranger's armor. Running. I might drop as much of my stuff as I can, just so I can carry more all at once in there. I'll make just a second box here. I mean, the NCR did stretch out. Navarro took out the Enclave. Oh, that's cool. And this... How much did that weigh? 43 weight. That's why I was over encumbered. A lot of tin cans. I should carry some ammo. Let's run back into there and pick up all the loot. Okay, thankfully it's not locked. And I'm sure all the ghouls would be dead now because they said they'd send a patrol in there. And since I dropped all that loot, I could carry a lot more weight before it over encumbers me. Just want one Fallout game where you can side with the Enclave. Maybe you should suggest that to them. Maybe they'll see the idea and be like, that sounds cool. Though like I said before, I don't think there'll be a new Fallout game for like another 10 years. I remember them saying they're not even working on one. They're finishing Starfield, then they're working on Elder Scrolls, then they'll probably have a Fallout game. I can only imagine how long all that will take. In the meantime, I guess they'll be working on more Fallout 76 or whatever. Because I think I've heard of people actually buying like subscriptions to that or to its online club. And money talks. Oh, yeah, there's a hammer here. Ball peen hammer. I never would have known it was called that before this game. Then the Enclave got wrecked in 3, then New Vegas. It's probably going to be the same broken engine anyways, just modding the hell out of it and basically making Fallout. That sounds about right. I've heard a lot of people complaining about the current engine and saying it's been so long since they've made a new one, they need to really work on that before they work on a new game. I didn't think of that at all till you said it, but now that you said it, it bumped my memory. Oh. They're still the same awful engine since 2007.
It's a skill they don't teach in boot camp.
You're right, it is. I learned it on my own. My grandpappy taught me. They taught me how to pick locks. They weren't a good person. Their games are basically all Morrowind mods. Sounds about right, honestly. I think I tried playing Morrowind when I was like a little kid. I don't know if I ever beat it. I doubt I did. I probably took too long to beat, lost my attention. I was like that with Final Fantasy games too. I tried playing a couple of those when I was young, but then I just get bored of it after like a week or two of trying to beat it. Jump on the car! Yeah. No alarms. None of the cars in this game have alarms. Which kind of makes sense after 200 years or whatever, but since they have nuclear reactors, you'd think they'd at least still have power for them. But maybe it's just every single one is broken. I want to play Skyrim again, but I don't have it. That's too bad. I know you've said you're not working right now, so you don't have money. If you have even a little money, you can wait, just hope that it goes on sale. Like the Steam Summer Sale, which is a year away, but still. A random Brahmin skull? Sure, why not? I bought a couple games on Steam Summer Sale. I actually bought like a dozen games on Steam Summer Sale, and then ended up refunding half of them, because that's when I found out... That's when I found out about how you could use remote play, and I was like, well, I already have a decent amount of games for this. I could just stream them off that. Lobster, I learned English on my own translating art. Really? That's actually, I was about to say hilarious, but it's not hilarious, it's actually really neat. Vacuum tube, that's one of the things they said was missing. Or misplaced, and then they found them later. Nya, nerd. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, nya, nya. Nya, 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 nya. Rad X. You can push this. There, it's all open. Everything's open. And I still have a bit of room for weight.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Well, yeah, and you want it all for yourselves, no sharing. Can't be that. Hey, there we go. What's the release date, if everyone knows, on Starfield or whatever? The new RPG they're making that's also like Space Age. I'm sure it's basically just like Fallout and Skyrim, just in the future. I mean, Fallout's in the future too, but still. Since like I'm 8 or so lol, I have Asperger's syndrome, so we hyper-focus on stuff we want to learn till there's nothing left to learn. Oh, okay. Literally the only time I've heard of that syndrome is a South Park episode when I was younger. Horrible way to learn about it. Hey Mabu, kisses, Sasha, how you doing? Finger doing okay? My finger hurts a lot. But it's thankfully my ring figure. It's more like No Man's Sky, really? So it's more about exploration and resources, not about like fighting in the space future. But yeah, it was my ring finger that I crushed, so I can kind of hold it off to the side while I'm holding a mouse or controller, thankfully. There, and since Mabu's streaming too nowadays, I can actually shout him out. Before I never bothered shouting out because you weren't streaming yet, you were still waiting on your model and stuff like that. And it's awkward redirecting people to someone's Twitch channel if they're not actually doing stuff on Twitch. But that's changed now. How are you doing tonight, Mabu? They probably just made fun of it a lot. Could be. Liquid Glass was here earlier tonight, Mabu, and he was like, wow, Mabu really wanted that first place. Thank you for the head pats. Because what was it, I think earlier in the month, Liquid Glass. I'll be right back. I'm gonna actually browse through the games I have to see what I want to play. Sounds good. See you in a bit. Pats for hurt finger. Why would you pat the hurt finger? That'll just make it hurt more. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Don't worry. Thank you. I'm actually going to run to the end. I'm going to run to the end and drop all this loot off. Doing fine. Oh, wait. I can just get Dance to hold stuff. Dance, come here. You get to apply for a... Congratulations! Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Clapping with a hurt finger wasn't the best idea. Was not the best idea. But congratulations on reaching affiliate so soon. I can't remember how long it took them to actually approve mine. It wasn't that long, actually. And then you have to think of a name for your points, what you're going to call your channel points. Redeems aren't too hard. I appreciate you putting yourself in pain to applaud. No problem. But what is it? You'll have to think of what to name your channel points. It can take a while to think of one that's specific to you, basically. It's easy to think up redeems, though, because you don't even have to think them up. You can just go look at your friends' streams and be like, hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to use that too. I feel like there was another ghoul here before, but it's disappeared. Oh well. No biggie. No biggie smalls. Okay, nothing here. I died, I think, like, probably anywhere from 12 to 17 times in this area, just trying to get the quest done. Furball was the one with the smart idea to use the power armor, but it came too late, sadly. I managed to do it without that.
I'd just leave that.
Yeah, but you're not me, nerd. Well, I wasn't talking to Nerd when I said that. Nerd probably would instantly be like, I heard my name.
That's
Well, that was easy. So what was Liquid saying about me? Does he think I'm nuts? Oh, not at all. He just said you really wanted to be first. It's funny because I met him in Valorant earlier this month, and when he came to my stream afterwards, he decided to donate a bit. Then he came back like a week later, and he was like, wait, someone took first place from me. I don't like being second place. So they donated like 300 more bits just to get first place back from you or something like that. And then I guess we're in different time zones, so they didn't come by till today again, and they saw you put in like another 1,500 bits, and they were like, wow, They really wanted to be first, and I was like, yep. We could get Mabu on Phasmo too. Let's all play it one day. Definitely, that sounds good to me. They actually played it the other day. Like last Friday, I think? They played with a couple of their friends. They have experience now. Cat stash. Wait, I can... The ghoul is still alive, what? I assume that was a bug. Play Phasmo at the Nighttime Activities Cafe. That's their official name, guys. That's their official name. You gotta respect it. Respect the Nighttime Activities Cafe, who are totally 100% not sus. Caught in yarn randomly. I'll finish looting this area and then I'll run forward and drop it all at a box in the last room. I have no idea what I did and I accomplished nothing. Relatable. Even though I have the game, I've never actually played it, so I would be the exact same way, Mabu. Exact same way. Okay, let's just run to the end and drop all these items off. The end is within sight. Chio's playing Sea of Thieves. I might actually want to try that out someday. When I first saw the game, it looked fairly boring, but I feel like they've added a lot to the game since back then. Drop all this stuff off. And if Dance comes close enough, I can get him to drop his stuff too. Dance, you here? Here, boy. Here, Dance. Too much griefing, I'll never touch that game. Oh, okay. It's always online, right?
Hey.
Awaiting your command.
Maybe you could join the cafe, sweetie. It's a cat cafe anyways. I probably could. I do need more people to play with. And they do play late at night, so that is actually an interesting idea to me. The only problem is, as we know, I'm not a very lewd person. I'm fine with some lewd jokes and stuff like that, especially if people do it with each other. It's when it's directed to me that I sometimes get uncomfortable. All depends on how well I know the person, I guess. Yeah, and people just want to ruin your day. Sounds about right. I was watching Chio-sama VT play it earlier tonight. No one attacked him, but the person he was playing with, Leister, said something like, when your one rank gets higher up, then it marks you as like an important target. So then people on the map can see you and be like, ooh, they have good stuff. Then again, the game is also been out for a few years, I think, 2 or 3 years. So you'd think there'd be a lot less people nowadays playing it, even if a decent amount might.
Keep it clean, Boston. Please dispose of food waste in the marked receptacles.
Nothing here. Did you see the art I got today, Mabu? I retweeted it. Someone drew me in a little dinosaur outfit. Mind you, they were drawing everyone in dinosaur outfits, but still, it looks adorable and I love it. I changed it to my profile picture too. At least the face part of it. Laser gun. All the Zonbergers. I don't know why I call them that sometimes. It just pops into my head. And yes, like I said, the 100 suitcases that are all the same color because pre-apocalypse, everyone used yellow suitcases. There was a sale, as Nerd said. There was a huge sale in yellow suitcases, and that's why literally everyone in the game has only yellow suitcases. And with griefing, God forbid if you put TTV or such in your name. Frostfox did that for her streaming. You're a Barney? What's a Barney? Oh, the big purple dinosaur Barney. I haven't heard of him in forever. I remember hearing about him like killing a child by sitting on it or something when I was a kid. Don't know if it was true or not. But yeah, it does definitely look like Barney now that you've said it. I can't remember if I was holding like a trick-or-treat pail or something like that in it. Anyways, it is cute. Mad respect for all the artists that can do even simple stuff like that. I have so bad drawing skills. My painting skills are okay with my models and stuff. But even that, I have to repaint things multiple times just because my hands shake so much. I end up getting paint places they shouldn't be. You literally just get everything that is not glued to the ground, huh? Yeah, I literally do. Even like the one cap burn things. Just grab it all. When I was like 3, I was in the background of the Barney movie and my parents got paid. Really? You're famous, Mabu? I wonder how much they pay you for that. Is it just like $10? I wouldn't think so. I'd assume it's like $100 or something, otherwise people probably wouldn't be bothered to come out. And why didn't they pay you? You're the one that was in it. What's with that? Okay, I have to click the computer again. For some reason, my head is telling me I didn't click everything properly. I don't know, but I'm not certain I spoke English at the time. It happens. Okay, now I'll make sure I click everything. I'm pretty sure I did, but OCD will be what it is. Okay, 100% clicked everything. There you go. Okay, now I'm almost at the end, I'm pretty sure. And then I can go into that one room that had the zombies I wasn't allowed to kill because the Clark guy was there. But I don't think they're there anymore. It had to have been during a vacation for my family because we lived in Batam at the time and the movie was filmed in New York. I wondered about that. I was like, did they do the movie in Indonesia or whatnot? Because, yeah, I was pretty sure you grew up over there. You talked about it. Drop everything. I used to be able to point myself out watching it, but it's been years. So you literally forgot who you were. Mabu. How? Is this amnesia? Is that it? Is this your amnesia story arc? And you have to find yourself again? I believe in you. I believe one day you'll find it. At least they left all this cram here. My character's hungry anyway, so I could use it. Oh, and the ghouls are still there. They were just inactive till I got close enough. No, I want the experience! Oh, I dropped all my bullets. Whoops. As the kid who looked like Ryan from Rhino's World before that kid was even born. So you're saying they copied you? They copied you in your entire identity. And this should open the door. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Protectron Patrol. Wait, can I not get in there? Oh, I have the card reader. Decided on Fallout 3. Sounds good. Is it going to be a new playthrough of Fallout 3? Fire Brigadier. Don't know why. Honestly, I'm hoping they drop unique stuff. Oh, and the Protectrons are friendly. Yeah, want to experience everything again? I can understand that. No caution. Oh, a legendary Protectron? What are the odds? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Normally, or restrict yourself to a challenge run? Well, that's really up to you. You said you want to experience it all again, so I'd assume it would be a you should do a... Whoa. I would assume you should do a normal run. Can you use your cat time to explain to my cats that they have 3 bowls of food and they need to stop fighting over one? Nah. Nah. That's just being dominant. Or maybe it's the good bowl. Did you give them the good bowl? Because I'd totally be jealous if you gave someone else the good bowl too, and I'd have to fight for it. No joke. Melee only? Bet. Go for it. Beat the entire game like that. Whoa! Was that the legendary Protectron dying? Because I think when he dies, he... Whoa! Feel ill parasites. Good mon, and then I can't see the image. Good man. Oh wait, that killed me! I wasn't even paying attention. Whoops. Did I save? Did I save after looting all that stuff? I don't know if I did. I didn't think there'd be that many enemies there. I'll let Sasha call my basic stuff. Male, female. Male. Yep, I literally have to loot this whole place again. I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure a zombie got me. And it's all the way back to Clark. They keep eating over the same one and they're all the same. No idea then. They're wild. Grizzled man or baby boy? Baby boy. Baby boy with a heart of gold.
Lower level.
I literally did not save after even handing in the quest. I deserve having to redo everything. I've literally spent the last 2 hours just doing this. One is black, one is blue, one is pink, and they fight over the pink one. Oh, snap. I thought they'd fight over the blue one. So what's going on with Clark? He was feeding the zombies. He was feeding the feral ghouls down there. He stole like a total of 20 boxes of cram and mac and cheese and stuff, and he's feeding it to the feral ghouls so they won't go up and attack the Brotherhood. And he doesn't want the Brotherhood killing them because he feels bad for the ghouls. And I convinced him to turn himself in. And no, I did not convince him at, like, gunpoint. Though I considered it. Baby boy with the heart of gold. I don't think I can make Sasha in Fallout 3. Oh, you. Can't you? Can't you? Make Sasha in Fallout 3. No, don't. You make your own character. I'll make sure I save. I remember I didn't save last time because I wasn't sure if the items despawned and stuff. People are probably annoyed just watching me do the same thing again and again and again and again all night. But like I said, I'm stubborn. Persistent. Stubborn. It'll work eventually. Come on, Kels.
I've just received word from Sergeant Gavel. Initiate Clark has made a full confession. I gather we have you to thank for it. Clark has been taken into custody, and I've dispatched...
No, you didn't. There were still ghouls there.
Also, I'd like... There is another matter we need to discuss. As long as that abomination lives.
A threat? What?
This Virgil, how many super... No.
And he's the friend of that
What's the plan?
Dr. Madison lead.
Get in,
What's the plan?
get done.
I'll take care of it,
I'll
Captain.
accept the quest for now.
Captain Kells.
Your current orders are to give Proctor Ingram anything she requires.
Wow, Proctor Ingram, she's lucky. I'll put all my items in that box, save, and then one more time looting absolutely everything. It'll be the last time, I swear. I swear. Sasha suspiciously swears. I don't think I've ever met Virgil. Oh yeah, he's part of the main quest. So that's a spoiler. Cover your eyes if you don't want to hear spoilers, Mabu. I'm gonna say them. I'm gonna say spoilers. Though you're already watching and spoiling everything, so... Virgil is a super mutant, all the way out in the Glowing Sea, which is like the highest level area of the game. And it's completely, totally irradiated. And he's from the Institute. Apparently he worked on like the FEV virus or experimenting with it and stuff. So he didn't like experimenting with it or got mad at the way they were doing stuff. I think he caused an accident there and had to run away after. And no one runs away from the Institute. He's like one of the only people to escape. And he went all the way to the Glowing Sea so they couldn't track him or get to him, basically. You can probably make Sasha in Phantasy Star Online. Pretty sure you can make anyone if you use Google a character and you'll find it. Wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen the character creation in that, but I have seen stuff from the game. We're just putting this little thing here. So are you still siding with the Institute? I literally won't decide till the last second. It'll be either Institute or Brotherhood just for convenience's sake. Because Institute, I feel like, is the ones I'd want to side with. I'd side with them, stop all the bad things they're doing, try to do good for mankind. But at the same time, I feel like I might end up having to go with Brotherhood just so I can literally do, what is it? Just so I can literally, thank you for the head pat, Chio. How are you doing tonight? But just so I can keep using the vertebrate signal grenades to travel around. What's the name of this baby boy with heart of gold? Pony Boy? Pony Boy. They made us read that Outsiders book when I was a kid. And yes, I literally got a VATS enhanced rolling pin. Less action points to beat up someone with a rolling pin. Did anyone kill you in Sea of Thieves, Chio? Because Glacius was talking about how people like trolling people in that game and stuff like that. I'll keep the 45 ammo, so that I can use that with the gun if I need to. Just ended my stream with Lister. We got attacked by players. Ah, you did. That's what I was wondering about. Would it happen or not? Did they win? You said attacked but not killed. Did you fight them off? Do I need to download the game and get revenge for you? I'm literally just about to go loot stuff for like the umpteenth time. We got flattened. Oof. It's not worth doing anything other than attacking each other for. Oh, so you can't steal the other people's loot or such? The attackers always have the advantage. Why's that? Because they get the first strike or something like that? Oh, the gunshot was at the wrong time during a loading screen. Though I know it's hard to time that properly. Now we've saved. This will be the last time I have to pick up all this loot. I guarantee it. They were forced. They have a bigger ship with more cannons. Ooh, that's harsh then. Of course, if they have twice as many people as you end with a bigger ship, it'll be like that. Do you plan on continuing to play the game? Looting stuff and upgrading for me is cooler than ruining people's day. I feel like it would be like that for most people, but some people are just trolls. Some people are trolls, some people actually like the PvP aspect. All depends, takes all sides. They don't have nothing to lose. If you lose the fight, you just respawn and attack again. Oh, really? That's messed up. Do you respawn nearby, or is there like the... I saw Chio at some island that you sell all the loot at. Is it like you respawn there, and you just have to charge all the way out to where the person was again? Can you constantly see enemy players on the map? I know Leister was talking about something like, if you upped your one faction, you'd become a bigger target and people would be more likely to attack you. When your ships get destroyed, you spawn on another random island. Okay. And if your ship gets destroyed, can you respawn it somehow? Or you've basically got to start from scratch again? And what happens to your ship when you log off? Does it just disappear too? I would assume so, otherwise the world would be littered with random ships. There.
Nice.
Sensor module again. That seems like it's an item that would do something. But no, it's just something you scrap for stuff. Did I loot these? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Right? OCD making me check. The loot gets dropped and you restart the game with a brand new ship, basically. Same as when you log off. Wait, when you log off, you get a brand new ship? So you only have a ship for that as long as you're online? And then you get a new one when you start again? That seems horrible. You keep your money and stuff, though. Well, that's something. I've only watched very little of that game, so I don't know how much of it works. I've never done a full melee only build before, so this will be an experience in itself. And get 10 intellect. 10 intellect for the smart, big brain melee person. No, I'm kidding, don't do that. Get 10 strength if you can. Loot, loot, loot. But yeah, watching you play, the game itself does look interesting. So I could see myself playing it sometime if I saw it on sale or something like that. But then I don't know if I'd get bored of it really quickly depending on how the mechanics work. Pummelee is OP if you get it right. Fallout New Vegas didn't have any of the... or yeah, it's Fallout 3. For a second I was about to say something about New Vegas, but 3 does have the cloaking super mutants. The Night Walkers, or whatever they are. Lee is cracked in New Vegas. Cracked like Bonk do. The Immortal Clown? Wait, why does this say 999 bullets? Okay, that was... Now it says 4 bullets. I should have just kept shooting and see if it would let me reload infinite amount of times. Loot, loot, loot. I think it's OP on all of them. Some melee weapons are so strong. Yeah, it depends. I don't know if in Fallout 4 if I've seen any like OP melee weapons. There's some good ones, but not ones that are just like crazy good. Most of the broken weapons are the automatic ones that get certain legendary effects. 2 of which would be like the explosive damage one, where your bullets do 15 more damage and have a small AoE. So you put that on an automatic gun and it just wrecks things. And the other is the kneecapper, which is 20% chance per bullet to cripple the target's legs. Except I think those are like some of the rarest ones, because I haven't seen the explosive one on anything so far, except for a vendor sold gun. And I've only seen the kneecapper once, and then I died and didn't get to keep it. And it was on a melee weapon, which isn't as good as on an auto gun. Hey. The stats increase if you get levels for them. I missed my shotgun with bleed damage. Oh, I think I've heard about that too. Okay, so I did click that right. Wait, I don't want to deactivate. Oh, but it's already deactivated because they're destroyed. Let's grab this. The random missiles on the legendary I flinched for a second. I did flinch for a second there. I was like, I swear they're all dead. And then I go, wait a second. There's no enemies that shoot bullets in here. It was all ghouls. Ghouls and ghosts. For guns, I like explosive. Any weapon is god tier with it. Fair enough. Yes, such accomplishment. Such bullying. Teardrop. An auto with explosive on it is Barrage of Death. That's what I said just a minute ago. I said that's one of the OP things in the game. Same with the kneecapper. Because then 20% chance per bullet, you shoot like 10 bullets at them and you're almost guaranteed to cripple their legs. I'm literally making Dance carry a blood sample. I'm gonna turn him into a vampire. There we go. Oh, random ashtray, that's ceramic. I don't think I've used ceramic for much. A couple buildables, and then I think it's used for something like the anti-fire or something like that. You might hear my stomach rumbling. Just ignore it. For your safety, do not lean against doors. Working my off day, get to go home 2 hours early, you'll probably be done streaming by then. When's that? Is that tomorrow? Because tomorrow was the one. That's right now. Oh, okay. Yeah. And yeah, I normally only stream for about 2 more hours from now. That's when I typically end, because then that's 4 AM for me. I got all the items here. Explosive cripples a lot too, and stagger, and its AoE is mega broken. Well then I've really got to make sure I buy that spray and pray gun from Cricket. But I think it was like 10,000 caps or something like that. Which I did not have at the time. At the time it was hard for me to even get 2,000 caps to buy that house in Diamond City. Did you ever kill Swan? No, I have not. But someone mentioned that he's a big one of the giant super mutants. Which was a little spoiler, but not a huge spoiler. I walked by the place and they told me not to go into the center area because of Swan, and I was like, well, who's Swan? Finally finished the character creation. I think I made him look good. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. All my loot. And I'm just about to become overweight. Over-encumbered, not overweight. Big difference. I think I told you not to go there half a lifetime ago. So it could have been you then. But yeah, it was a fair while ago. And I haven't actually been much in the center of the city since. It was too much of a cluster bad word. Like every block there were more and more enemies. So anytime I tried to go through there, I got murdered by a million things, from synths to super mutants to black bloatflies with a poison that at the time could one-shot me.
Yes.
Hey, that actually worked. I was hesitant when I clicked it. I was like, am I locking myself out? Am I? There was caps in here. There was the random ghoul stuck in the ground there, who I can pickpocket for some odd reason. Pickpocket. There. I fixed him. I brought him above ground. I brought him above ground again. I watched Bonk do stream for a while earlier. She was super tired, and quite honestly, she sounded like she was on medication? I don't know how to put it nicely. Normally she's so high energy, and normally even when she's tired, she's kind of perked up. But tonight it was just, hey, yeah, oh, I'm really tired. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I just thought it was surprising. So kind. Oh. She sounded stoned, pretty much. I don't think she was, though. I think she was just really tired out. So drained intelligence and charisma rate, since I'm just beating stuff up. Sounds about right. Endurance, strength, that's probably what you need, I'm sure. I hope that one Protectron is still legendary. And then I'll take the items from Dance too. Though I don't think I need to, actually. I think I managed to carry the last of the stuff to this place without having to give Dance items again. Looking at 10 strength, 9 perception, endurance and agility, 1 charisma, luck and intelligence. But don't you need luck so you can win at the casinos? The luck stat does actually increase that. There's a limited amount you can win at the casinos though before they lock you out, which I feel like should be illegal. On the one hand, they can take all your money with their dumb gambling, but you can't take all their... Oh, that's New Vegas! You're playing 3! I'm an idiot! I'm so used to talking to people lately about New Vegas. Everyone was talking about it. then yeah, you probably don't need much luck, if any, so it's good to drain that. With an item, it's just a little mark on the ground. I'm the one playing New Vegas, sweetie. Are you? Are you? Are you doing it on stream? I keep yawning and I'm sorry, but I'm sure it doesn't bug anyone much. Going around looting trash cans, just like real life. Wait, no, I don't do that. Yet. You never know, maybe one day. Maybe I'll be living the mean life on the streets. Not gonna happen. Actually, gotta go back to work. Might hop on the round later. Sounds good. I hope you have fun playing on it. And I'll play with you on it tomorrow night then. I already marked an area far away, not far away from the base, with a stone pillar that I want to try making a small fort or castle at someday. And you have a nice night too, or nice day, I guess. Well, no, it is night there. What am I thinking? It's just you work nights. But thanks for coming by, Mabu. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I've looted all the items. Now I just have to get the map markers. What are the odds that that one legendary Protectron is still there? I don't care about the legendary I don't care about the Protectron actually being legendary. I just care about more chances at good loot that we've talked about. Hoarder, 100% yes. I belong on that TV show about hoarders. Real life, I'm not like that. This game, I am. Since most of the loot can be used to build stuff. Since I'm picking up everything not nailed down anyways, I even picked the other stuff up. And I'm also like, these things I can drop and use as like decoration items if I want to, and then I never do. Though someday I might do like a Wasteland Decorator stream. I'll just go from like base to base, putting stuff down and making it pretty. Oh, caution. That means I can't save because they see me. Primarily. Hey! That was easy enough. Actually, I'll wait before activating them and just see if I can save first. I've stored lots of items in there. I love how there's coffee down here too. Like what? He's just drinking his coffee, chilling out, watching the feral ghouls, eating all the meat and mac and cheese he oddly enough drops for them. Or maybe the mac and cheese is for him. You would hoard the planet? I would. I'm hoarding the entire wasteland. If I 100% the game, I'll have literally picked up every item not nailed down in the entire game. And I have no regrets. None. Because because then I'll have all the items and be able to do whatever I want.
Going there. Facilities.
Is Dance carrying stuff? I feel like I'll forget that he's carrying stuff.
Grab anything useful.
Affirmative. Well, let's see what you required. To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, it's an archaeological relic.
Let's just hope he doesn't pick up stuff from in here. And then I'll see if it'll let me save so I can go kill those ghouls. And activate the Protectrons. Which I will likely kill too, just because. More loot. So much stuff to carry. My poor little legs. Well, actually my legs don't break from carrying stuff anymore. Thankfully. Nope, enemies nearby. Actually, it's crit. Possibly save a bullet. Let's activate the Protectrons. And then open this. And hope that ghouls do not one-shot me. Hey, he still is legendary. I wonder if I can pickpocket him just to see the items he's carrying. Can you pickpocket robots? Hey, I can! Final shot deals twice the normal damage. That's not great. It's better than nothing, but it's not great.
Targets
I think I have a combat shotgun
to disengage.
called Les Fuse Terribles that has like increased fire rate or something like that. You get it from that quest on the from the Institute.
Identify yourself.
Just making sure I get the experience for killing them. Oh, a legendary glowing one. That's probably what killed me last time. Oh my god. Final shot is good on snipers and double barrels. The double barrel shotgun, you ever laugh so hard you start wheezing like an old man? I don't think so. I've laughed so hard I've ran out of breath though. Did something dumb happen? How much health does that have? Let's let the legendaries fight each other. I'm pretty sure this thing's going to blow up when it dies. I've seen that happen before with legendary Protectrons. So I gotta keep clear. Fallout 3, you can make an adult character looks really good, but when you see the kid version before you progress enough to leave the vault, the kid looks extremely cursed or downright hilarious. Makes sense then. Oh, and they killed each other right at the same time. Oh, 247 rads. Well, the Institute guy can cure me of radiation without even using my rad away. Cryogenic synth. Oh, that's horrible. And now I get to pick up all the food that was meant for the ghouls. Whoever dies, you win. Exactly. I planned on killing the legendary anyways, just so I could loot that item. It was a low chance to steal it from the Protectron. Plus experience. I'm guessing this... Wow, that's a weird way to end up. Just folded on himself. My character's kid variant looks like a depressed 30-year-old. What? So is it going to be the A? No, it's not the A. Can't be that. Could be the N. Cake. Might be that. Nope, lockout lame. Both died in Omega 1, true enough. I feel like if the glowing one died, he wouldn't have been too hard to kill because he was low on health. And even if the Protectron one, I still could have killed him because he's friendly. So I could get a sneak shot with him. Sneak shot on him. I keep thinking that that nuclear explosion would have knocked items further away, but it does not look like that. It doesn't even look like it destroyed the bodies. Maybe it just got blocked by all those things up there, though. Like all these generators. Good thing I remember the exploit for free BBs at the start. But is that for infinite money? Because you weren't going to use range weapons. Although I think you have to use it during the tutorial.
Nice.
Yeah, it's literally just the same Protectron thing. This place was bigger than I expected it to be. Man, explosive barrels. I never think of shooting those explosive barrels. I'm only spamming it for many BBs so I can sell it all when I leave. Gasp! You're cheating. Gasp. You do whatever you want to with your playthrough. It's not like money is hard to come across in these games. It can take time to get, but it's not like it's hard to get. Probably going to be overweight any second. Over encumbered, I guess. Oh no, still a bit of weight. I have that. Oh, this will weigh a lot. I have that level up though. Outstanding. Let's open up. It's already opened. I literally opened it the moment I finished picklocking it. I think he just wants to feel important, so he says things anyways. I thought I saw something in there. It must have just been a piece of scrap glitching through. finally, after a day and a half, basically, of streaming, done with this area. There's a lot of concrete in here. I don't know if I can even build a water thing at this airport, though. I don't think it's meant to be like a real settlement. I think it's mainly just meant for you to be able to build that thing to hijack the Institute. Now you can actually use your fists. Yay! Punch everything! Punch your dad. Punch your dad. Itchy nose. Oh, a stealth boy, and it's hidden right in the corner. See loot controller go tap 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 tap. Exactly. Can you hear the tapping of my controller? I'll never stop. To violent impulses. Or the violent impulses. Okay, we've got all the stuff. All the loot. Now let's get out of here. Before I have to take everything not nailed down too. I knocked him out for you, Sasha, in the game. Hey! Good job! I'm beating up your father. You gotta prove you're the alpha male. It's spelled correctly. Sasha read it wrong. Whoa. Escape! Escape! Oh, my microphone fell over. Someone on my followed list is for some reason playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm surprised you're allowed to play that on Twitch. Drop all the loot and never go back in there ever again. Ever. I like carrying all the legendary items and dropping them back off at my main place in Hangman's Alley. This stuff I can sell later when I want to buy vertibird grenades. The vertibird had me worried till I heard it leaving. Understandable. Those things have it out for me. Let's leave some stim packs here just in case. And I can now fast travel while I'm encumbered, which I can only use to fast travel to the Institute, but still. Tag skills are lockpick, repair, and unarmed. I think I heard a stomach growling. Yeah, you probably did. I don't eat enough. I actually lost a bunch of weight this past year because of it. But I'm doing better now. I've gained some weight in the past like 3 months, which is good. I just never feel hungry. Even when you hear my belly making sounds, I never have the urge to just go eat. Sasha, pause game, go eat. Pass. I normally eat something after my stream, so you don't have to worry about that. Typically, when the stream ends and I'm ready to go to bed and stuff, I'll go eat something like a bun or two, some snack. I have to sit up, so you're gonna hear the microphone being weird. Okay, now let's teleport to the Institute to cure myself. Oh, and suddenly half my followed list went offline in the last 10 minutes. And I bet you the doctor, as always, won't be there.
That rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's
See, he's never there. He's there for like 6 hours a day, maybe. He comes to work at like 1 PM and then leaves by evening. Worst doctor ever. Okay, my controller just messed up disconnecting there. That's why you heard all those sounds. I think I need to buy a new USB to micro USB cord or whatever. Mind you, I think that's only like 15 bucks. I've just been too lazy to do it. When I first had issues with my controller messing up, I spent like 60 bucks to buy a new controller, and then that only helped a little. So that's when I figured out it was the cheaper cord I could have replaced first.
I need medical attention.
All right, hold still, and I'll take a look. All this advanced
No, I'm not even
technology
diseased.
will
Oh, it was
still
I wanted
can't
to cure the radiation.
Now, hold still, please.
Oh, I don't want to hold still. I tried to run away.
All done. Head to requisitions if you need medical supplies.
And I'm pretty sure they have clean water. There we go. Oh, and I've got to level up. I should check what it takes to fully upgrade my laser rifle. Because I could put a third point into science, I'm sure. I think I've got 2 points into it now just for customizing laser guns. Vault 88 radio beacon signal found. I think there's a quest to go to there. I don't know if that's the DLC one or not. I know one of the DLCs lets you explore some big vault with tunnels behind it, and you can like build in the entire place. Running, running, running. Sprint. Technically could eat food right now, I need to. I think I kept some cram on me just for that reason. Yeah, it's like a single can of cram seems to up one hunger level. That one is cool. Good to know. Your vault is huge. Yeah, I've seen screenshots or stuff of it. Don't know where it is though, but I wouldn't be surprised if that vault beacon is the one that specifically guides me there. Because I think there was a radio beacon for Nuka-Cola World, and there was an instant quest pop-up for Far Harbor saying to go there. Is McCready here? Yeah, he is. I don't have his perk yet. I'm probably getting close to getting the perk.
What?
Hi.
There you are.
I kept Dance with me because I was doing quests for his people, so I thought that would up his affinity faster.
Without me?
Oh, what is this called? Hangman's Alley. Smiling, then suddenly frowns. Yeah, I don't think I need that shotgun, because the fused Terabla is more damage, limb damage, but recoil. Yeah, I'm absolutely using that when I need a shotgun. Far Harbor was my favorite of the DLCs. I've said a few times that I actually want to go to that DLC and play it just to see. It looks like Sleepy Hollow-esque. It seems really cool. If you lead the Institute lines, they're completely changed. Really? If you lead the Institute's lines? If you love them? Or if you, like, pick the Institute, do you mean? Agility and Perception, that's right arm. Agility and Perception, it's the exact same thing. Wait, is metal better than that? Like, what type is this? Oh, I think that's actually metal too. So it's literally the exact same thing. Hey Fane, how you doing? Let's drop the Exemplar's torso here. Because that's like the only unique piece of power armor I've seen. I'm good, how are you doing? I'm good too. I finally got through that area from last night with all the ghouls and such. I think you can take over the entire place and make it part of the Institute. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. I wonder if that's only if you side with the Institute that you get like that option. Heck yeah. I should actually carry a Dictol with me, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about using medication. Nope, that's the one thing I don't want to drop here. Got all these holotapes. I need to download that add-on that lets you drop quest stuff. Yeah, and you have to be the leader. Okay. Junk. This guy's holotags are literally tagged as junk. Oof. No, I have gone through a lot of my .38 rounds, actually. It's actually not that hard so far. Easy to, well, you are at the very start of the game, so of course it wouldn't be very hard. I'm actually going to remove that from here for now. Start saving up ammo again with it. You're playing Fallout 4 right now as well? Is it because you watched me playing and you're like, oh man, I gotta get back to playing that? I've got the... That's the exact reason I started playing. Makes sense, makes sense. Your content made me nostalgic. There you go. I haven't like seen any .45-70 ammo. I just want to see what I can do with those, like upgrading them. Gick? What's Gick mean? Let's see what I can do with that VATS enhanced rolling pin. Although first I'll do the Rockvale Slugger. This you can just change color. Don't think it actually changes anything. Oh, the aluminum actually makes it way less and increases its damage. Nostalgic, I missed the Gick when I typed it the first time. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize. So you can increase it to 38 damage and less weight. Wait, so 30 is 5 more damage. Wait, you can... Are these DLC things? Because I don't remember these when I played the game. Like, I remember, like, bladed and such, but... Chance to cripple. Extra limb damage. Wow, that can hit hard as hell. I guess I shouldn't have said that. Bladed rocket? Like, how overboard can you go with this? They just... Searing puncturing rocket. Shocking puncturing rocket. God dang. But that takes max science. With just Blacksmith 2, you can make it be 51 damage with the other upgrade. Oh yeah, and this can't do... I was hoping this could become something cool. Though it is funny that you can make it the Overseer's password is booty. What? Redonkulous. Can I upgrade this? So I need rank 1 blacksmith for that. And blacksmith and science for this. Oh, I don't even have rank 1 blacksmith. And that's only a small upgrade. Deliverer. Wish it would tell you exactly how many bullets. So it looks like I can upgrade this. And I do have gun 3, so I can increase this to 43 if I just got more oil, which I could take from my 1 box. Improved rate of fire. Its rate of fire moves from 6 to 7. Bayonet. Just looking at all the options I have here. Reduced range. That shouldn't matter. Since this has more recoil, you probably want that to counteract it. It has a front ring sight. Not many things take gun nut 4 to make, seemingly. Powerful receiver, superior damage. This does the same but is automatic. This does a little bit more. So automatic takes 4. I probably want that when I'm going to use it. And then Righteous Authority. Okay, so I do want Science 3 for that. It's not till 49 that you can get more of this. Because that's the one that increases speed of stuff. Where's Gunnet? Yeah, I can't get that till 39 either. I think those might be like DLC perks, the super high level ones. Question is, should I increase my health packs? I could also look at armor. I mean, I'll hold on to the perk for now. Nice, you watch one of my TikToks, lol, makes me proud. I was checking the views and stuff. Okay, what ammo do I have? Do you have a good amount of shotgun shells? So many fusion cells when I switch to that. Oh, a lot of 10mm, so if I upgrade that one, I could use that. And it's got a silencer. Amazing how every time I say something while recording, the opposite happens. Really? Like every time? Let's just do this for now. And what do I need to upgrade the deliverer? I think when I upgrade it, it'll almost be doing as much damage as my whatchamacallit was, my short combat rifle. It doesn't actually have great range, surprisingly. I don't think I like how that glow sight works. Oil for ammo capacity. So I just need oil to look at that. Oh, Dance admires you. Is that the highest level of his thing? Improved hipfire. Inferior range and sighted. So does this one not give the improved hipfire, but it gives better range and sighted accuracy? At least I just assume that's what it is. So I just need a bunch of oil, it looks like. Better crit damage, but eh. So just a bunch of oil I have to put in the workshop.
Steel and concrete. And still standing.
I'll save since I've done a bunch of stuff. That is oil, but I want to keep those. I want some of those too. Blue paint, there's a quest involving that. I like keeping a couple of like everything. Cutting fluid. Flip lighter, that's 2 oil. 3. Oh, gas canisters. That should be enough. Although I actually wouldn't mind having like a bunch of gas canisters just to look like you're rich in the apocalypse. Let's keep looking for now. Okay, so I think that's like 5 oil I have. There's different types of oil cans. I don't know if it's just the color that's different. Paint can, that I can definitely get rid of at least 1. I should remember to buy things with oil in it just because I don't have many. And the ones that I have I seem to want to keep. Used oil can. Yellow paints for the quest too. Let's store that junk there. It's largely standing. Most important is the damage. It's almost double damage from what it originally did, and fire rate. A little more weight. And then the magazine. Okay, so then I fully maxed out this gun essentially.
Need something?
Oh, I was going to look at that chest piece and see what I could do with it. Save, save, save. Does my current chest piece have the same effect? Refreshes action point speed, which is nice, but the other one gives increasing like damage resistance. And I don't know how much the action point refresh speed is. Or wrong station. Come on. Oh, it's the highest it can be, and it's 24 of each. Increases duration of chems, that's cool. So it does 24. And this other one, posture will do. Sit up. Hydrate will do that too, thank you. Hop, hop. So is this the exact same thing? 34. 24. Why can this one only get to 24 when the other one can get to 34? Or does that include... Oh, it's because it gives a damage resistance right off the back. I think that damage resistance isn't like whole body though. I think it only affects when you're hitting the torso. It weighs 18. This weighs 14. Oh, and I don't have the blacksmithing for it anyways. Yeah, rank 3 blacksmithing. So I might have to hold off on that chase piece anyways. But I have it, and that's the important part. I want to Google something. Just looking up some quest. Oh, never mind, I can't do this one other quest. I think I can do underground undercover though. Talk to Desdemona. So it's stuff for the railroad. Maybe I should tell Deacon to come with me because he'd probably like it more. Stop switching outfits every time I look. I actually find that kind of hilarious that he does that. I'm in my base. Gunshots don't happen.
Let's go then.
I'm all ready. All right, Deacon. Appreciate that, McCready.
Okay, you stay in Hangman's Alley.
You getting the hang of the railroad yet?
We're just one big dysfunctional family with guns.
Doubt they expected so many of their works to survive the apocalypse.
So both these things are like over here. Yeah, one's up there, one's down there. I could get a vertibird to carry me over to Bunker Hill if I'm lazy, which I am. Ugh. Throw the little glow stick. Well, it's a flare, but still. People are always fighting over there. Oh, synths. Deacon might get aggro on them. Will Deacon get mad at me for getting on a vertibird? I would assume not, but you never know. Dun, 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 dun. I just noticed my finger hurt. Playing the game actually distracted me for a while and I wasn't noticing it. What is that? Is that like a water tank? Oh god, please don't get my vertibird involved with the fight. Even if it does, as long as it doesn't get destroyed, it'll eventually circle around and come to me. Yep, it's trying to get involved in the fight despite not having a gunner on it, so it's literally just flying around taking bullets. Dance! Dance, no! What are you doing? He literally just ran out of my base here and charges out and off into the distance. Incoming homing pigeon. Thankfully not with these ones. 59. 1 second. Just want to write something down. Thankfully, these things never seem to home on me, though I guess you're right. If it got blown out of the sky, it might change its mind. And let's just fly over to Bunker Hill. Actually, that wasn't really that far. I could have just run. Oh well. What's done is done. I'm lazy. It's not like the grenades are finite. If I wait long enough, I can keep buying more. Are you going the complete opposite way? Okay, he's turning around. I was confused. It's like he's gonna circle to the left side of the wasteland, go through the map, and appear on the right side. I wonder when it'll land. Will it actually land in Bunker Hill? I kind of doubt it. I'm sure it'll be on the street out front. It's like the flight paths in WoW, true enough. Circle around half the map to turn around. Or it has to do a big turning arc. Don't crash into the building! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well that happened. Interesting. That's not like the flight paths in WoW. Where the heck? This isn't... Oh, it's not right next to it. Clip it and ship it, boys. Exactly. That's a good way of putting it. Oh, and Deacon just fired off the building. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a death claw. And it's legendary. Good God. What a place to land me. This is like one of the few things I use grenades for. Nope, that missed. Is he actually trying to find his way around to me? I was gonna say if I can just throw a mine like over there. Doesn't look like he can get through here. Hey, come back here, I'm trying to... Oh, if you hold down throw weapon or throw item and switch, it will switch in the middle of throwing. I'm gonna pick up that other mine.
This is only gonna end. They were just here, damn it.
It's like he realized he can't reach us, so he just ran off. Oh, nope, he's still there.
Bad for you.
Okay, that didn't work as planned. I hate how you throw in this game. Oh, did he mutate or did he respawn with health? It sounds like a laser. And it looks like he's bugging out. Nice, nice, nice. Crippling pool cue. 50% more limb damage. Yeah, sure, why not? Good time to use that rocket launcher if I was actually carrying it. It weighs a lot on survival mode. So I typically only bring it out like my power armor. If there's some strong enemy I know is there, then I'll totally bring something like that with me. I actually forgot, I have a dental cleaning this afternoon. When I went for my checkup anyways, they were like, you should really get one done because it's been forever.
Thinks it's got a lock on trade in the Commonwealth, but
Wait, did he just...
Bunker Hill has a lot of potential.
He switched costumes without even loading a new zone. Yeah, I totally forgot that I have to stop by the dentist this afternoon for a cleaning, so I might actually have to end stream now, just so I can try to get a little more rest for going there at like 1 p.m. So make sure that saves properly. It's good I remembered. And I can actually set a proper alarm and such. Despite how tired Bonk seemed earlier, they still are playing Valorant. So I'll say to anybody who wants to watch Valorant, over to Bonkdu. She is adorable. At least she is when she's hyper. She's probably still adorable right now, but she's super tired. I'm going to tell her to go to bed. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Minecraft, I believe, with Mabu. He said he's got the day off so he can play. I wonder if Bonkdu keeps losing. She often says she can't end the night on a loss. Okay, I've got these notes saved and such. But anyways, I'll be on again tomorrow. Sorry for ending a little early tonight, but I've got stuff to do later today. For once. I hope you all have a nice night. Thanks for coming by and spending time with me. I'll see you around. Bye, Fane.
Oh my god, Santa! First, I thank you for the raid. How is Boa?